We're looking forward to the Mets all year long. There'll be a big storyline. Buck Showalter, of course. Billy Eppler is their general manager, and he says hello here on Ballpark Cam down in Port St. Lucie with Alana and myself as we chat. Billy, welcome. It's great to have you with us here. Well, I tell you, the Mets, bullseye is going to be on its back, but this is sometimes how you want franchises to operate. Some pressure, expectations, but you should be very, very good. Let me get a thought on that first. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, there's there's always expectations, and that follow you when you're in New York and you're positioning yourselves to be a good club. But there's a lot of teams we got to chase down because there's a lot of teams that finished ahead of us, throughout the National League last year. So as far as we're concerned, we're just making it all about us. And if we just make it all about us, I think things will go the way that we want them to.
Billy, you had such a strong rotation led by Jacob deGrom last year. Of course, we wish he would have been able to pitch the majority of that second half of the season. But now you add a guy by the name of Max Scherzer. What's it been like just watching those two throw BP together, just go through their bullpen sessions, their side sessions, and get ready for the regular season?
Yeah, I mean, it's you're talking about, two of the best in baseball to do it. Getting a chance to look at them side by side is pretty exciting, and I think actually as some of the games unfold too, I think the fans will get an opportunity to see them, pitching back to back, and so we're just looking forward to getting those guys through camp so they feel good and are ready to roll by the time we get to April 7th.
Yeah, a little tricky, too, with camp. You got an older pitcher in Scherzer. deGrom's just had some injury issues, and you got only 3 weeks here, Billy, before opening day April 7th. Now, I know it's a long season. You got plenty of time to sort of space them out properly, but at least for a couple of older pitchers, plus Bassett, a new guy to know a new league, and a little tricky with the Mets with their starting rotation, getting ready in such a short brevity time standpoint. Let me get your thoughts there.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something that crossed my mind and started crossing my mind, frankly, once we hit mid-February, is just how much did each individual pitcher do, before we officially opened camp. And Jeremy Hefner, our pitching coach, has spoken with these guys individually. When I've passed them in the hallway or seen them in the food room or out on the field, I've asked them, how much they did before they got here, so we could get a sense of just how much they were able to throw. Some of them actually had some live BP sessions even before they got here. So it was encouraging to kind of hear that foundation being built before we started here. So, we'll build off of that, but there will be some limitations probably early for at least a couple of the individuals, and we'll deal with it appropriately with, putting the right personnel in the bullpen to support that.
Billy, right now we have Carlos Carrasco listed as your 5th starter. I don't know, though, that 5th spot is absolutely cemented in stone. What is the likelihood that he is your every 5th day starter in terms of him, or whether it's going to go to McGill or Peterson, Yordan Yamamoto, or even Trevor Williams?
We'll see what camp brings, but from the feedback I got from Jeremy and then Carlos as well when I talked to him met him yesterday, he had been throwing and he's in a good position. So as far as we're concerned, it's pitching at his accustomed level. So that's where we're at with him.
Cano there, Billy, what do you expect? I know he had a heartfelt apology to his team. He hasn't seen him for a year. He's making a lot of money, so, you can't cut him. He has to be part of the group. You got the DH in the NL. You can do that. Give me a little rundown on Cano. What do you expect?
Yeah, I saw Robbie. Obviously I have a lot of history with him, even back to his minor league days. Designated hitter in this league, that's valuable for us. How many games can we forecast at second base? How many at DH? Is Buck going to look to introduce another position to him? That remains to be seen, but it has been thought about at least. And so, Robbie's, I'll tell you one thing. There's bat to ball skills. I remember, many, many years ago, Joe Torre comping him to some pretty good hitters back in the day, and you can look them up. I don't want to name them again, but they're real guys. And Robbie's got that bat to ball skills, and I don't expect that to vacate from his skill set by any stretch of the imagination. So he'll be a productive player for this club. That's my expectation. I don't see any reason to think otherwise.
Billy, first and foremost, we're so grateful that Pete Alonso is okay. If you take a look at the photos of the car accident, it's amazing he was able to walk away from that. How is he feeling after that accident, and are there any physical ramifications in terms of him being able to get ready for the season?
No, he was actually out on the field today doing the velo machine and the curveball machine. So, hitting off of a machine, throwing it some velocity, and so with some intensity behind it. So he seems to be coming out of this just fine. And I kind of told him, I think this might have been what it would have felt like to maybe play back-to-back games in the NFL or something. So the recovery as a running back, so the recoveries could take a little while, but I'm just so thankful that he's okay. I connected with him that night, obviously, and then I actually texted his wife Haley as well because she had the unfortunate position of being in the car right behind him and watching that unfold. So it's a real event, and something that you just kind of takes your breath away. But I'm glad that Pete's here and everybody's safe and sound. So that could have been a heck of a lot worse, but I was joking with Pete that he was in a big strong car, but he's also a big strong human, and for him to walk out of that okay, I think he actually kicked his windshield out to get out of the car. So it was tough to wrap my head around, and then I saw the photos and it was something. So I'm just glad he's here and everybody's safe.
And he said nice things about Ford's engineering, so we have that going on here too. Billy, two things with the Mets that are interesting. One, bullseye on back, and that's something that a good team has to deal with all the time. And number two, trendy. The Mets are going to be a very trendy pick. And you got a lot of new guys on your team, so you got to have to, Cano's back, and Bassett, of course, in the rotation, and Marte in center field, and you got a lot of new guys on your ball club, Scherzer. So from that perspective, to find chemistry when you're the trendy team and bullseye on back in a hard division will be very interesting. Let me get your concerns on that.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a concern. I think it's actually something pretty exciting, frankly. The guys that we brought in the door, we did a lot of homework on them before they came in, and wanted to understand who they were, what kind of competitive makeup they have, what kind of teammates they are. You don't know how many people called out Eduardo Escobar for the quality of human being that he is, and how he kind of connects with everybody in that locker room. Max Scherzer, the competitive makeup clearly is present in him. What Mark Canha brings, what Starling Marte brings. These guys are also really good teammates, competitors, and so that is exciting, like I said. But it's also really easy to forecast their ability to bond with each other, to make the people around them better. They make their teammates more significant than them, and that's really important for where we want to go. We've got good teams in this division, and it's going to be a tough one. So we're prepared, and I think Buck will have these guys firing on all cylinders by the time they yell play ball.
All right, Billy Eppler, the general manager of the New York Mets. Thanks for taking a couple minutes to be with us today here on High Heat. Best of luck the rest of the way.
All right, thanks for having me on, and I'll talk to you guys down the road.